Scar.
What's good, homie?
What up?
Not too much. I'm ready for another thrilling day of learning how to live with this curse called dumminess.
I guess I should be thankful.
Yeah, but knowing it is. Do you feel like
Knowing it's half the battle. I agree with you.
Yes. Scar too loud. Put him down.
How do you want to start? I got. I'll give you updates. You could tell me where you want to start.
I heard you did your homework.
I think I did.
All right. So, how do you? Do you feel like you've been playing better?
Here's what I realized while I was walking my dog this morning after a session. I played like an hour and a half or so. I realized my defense sucks.
Yeah, because you didn't shield, or you don't shield or CC. So
yes.
That makes sense.
And I think that makes my offense worse too. I think that people who just run at me, I lose to. How could that be? So that's what I wanted to ask you, Sensei.
So you're saying why you lose to people who run at you?
Yeah, I'm losing to people who are doing the thing that you told me not to do.
Yeah.
That's because I'm not at a high enough level to stop it. Like a fox running at me, naring, up tilting. I'm not crouch canceling it enough. I don't know. I'm just getting a little bit punked.
Do you feel like Fox is your problem right now? Fox Falcon, I can even go as far as saying I think Fox Falcon might be worse than Falco Falcon. If the Fox knows the matchup, you're gonna have a really hard time.
Yeah.
Which means you gotta hit hard. The only reason the Falcons beat the Foxes is because when they get that grab, they're gonna do some things. So you gotta hit hard and you gotta edge guard. Otherwise, you got no chance. But if you feel like you're getting ran over,
I feel like I'm getting ran over sometimes, and that pisses me off. Either I feel like I have a lot of space, and then I play, if people give me space, then it's easier for me to turn something, make something happen. But when people are all over me, I get messed up. So I think my defense is ass.
Well, I mean, you just started shielding 5 days ago. I swear when I watched your matches, you never really shielded. But also the game. Okay, here, come to my stream. I'm gonna draw something for you. So you're having a problem with people running at you, right? And that's because you just have to adjust to the current metagame. We kind of talked about this on Mango and Pals. So in 2000, I'd say 2017, 18, and like half of 19, and maybe some super early 2020. So that'll be on the left. So on average, you and your opponent were about this far away from each other. So the circles will be the characters. Just go with me here.
Okay, going with you.
So on average, people played really far away from each other. People did not like to interact in general. So that's why you probably think you're better with space, because you played a lot of melee then. And then, I think that you were playing a decent amount.
Yeah. So
you're more comfortable in this zone, where you guys are kind of dancing around each other and, making music from afar. And I talked about this because the reason was, I believe in melee, whoever the top 2 players are at the time, whatever they're doing will trickle down to us normies.
Yeah, I think it does.
Because, let's say I'm the 7th ranked player in the world, and HBox Armada are 1 and 2. Obviously, they're 1 and 2 because the way they're playing is very separated away from each other. So they're really good at that. So in order to beat those 2 players, you probably have to play like this. Because I was trying to play close during those times. You know what happened to Mango? Mango got clapped up. Was not pretty for your boy. Because I like to play melee. And this is why this era, I think, is going to be really good for me. Because in this era, we play relatively... So the top 2 people at this time are me and Zane. You could argue Leffen. But Leffen is mean, and we don't like him. So we don't care about him. Yeah. Okay, so nobody cares about him. So, if you watch a Mango Zane set, we are close to each other pretty much the whole time. Making beautiful music. And since you came from over here, you're gonna need to adjust to this world. Because this way of life, of space, doesn't work anymore. Because kids are little crackheads nowadays. They run at you and they push buttons and they don't mess up. So we have to get you comfortable to today's game. because you know you're an old man, and so am I, and it took me time to adjust.
Mhm.
But so if you think you're gonna pretty much, if you feel like you're getting ran over, there's pretty much, I'd say, I mean, I can just broad reference here. You can do it the Wizzy way, the Nun way, or the Johnny way. And the Nun way is Nun's just moving a million miles per hour, throwing out hitboxes constantly. So that's one way to go about it, while also holding down all the time, while also making fun of people who hold down all the time. Somehow he gets away with it. I don't know how. So that's one way. You can move at the speed of light and learn to CC like a god. You can do the Wizzy where you kind of do defensive aerials like I was teaching you to, like, hopefully these little crackheads run into you.
They run into it, yeah.
So that's one way. Or you can kind of do Johnny. Johnny's kind of like, Johnny kind of tries to like run over you, or like retreats and do. So he kind of does like a Nun and Wizzy, where like sometimes Johnny would just back up and throw aerials out, or sometimes he'll run at you and do the aerials. So it's kind of like, what direction do you think you want to head in? And if you want a shield, you have to be really good at a shield. And if you want to watch and learn, I would suggest Johnny. I think Johnny has the second best shielding in the world behind me. And as Falcon, he, you know, because as Falcon, you don't want to be in your shield. What are you going to do out of shield, right? Most of the time.
Yes.
So if you want to do the Johnny, you're going to have to learn when to roll, when to stomp out a shield, when to do that. So what do you, like, what do you think would be your best way to deal with people who run over you? Like, based on your style?
I think the Nun road's the only road I can go down, dude.
I'm telling you, I think you're original Nun. I know, if we're being real. Nun's just a little version of you.
But he's all adjusted to the current.
But he's
to the current stuff.
Future
he's adjusted out of his. Yeah, he's future me now, dude.
And he has personas and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think the Nun way would be good. I'm telling you,
we're not done yet.
Thank you, She. The thing about the kids who are running at you, you're gonna have to either. I mean, you can run at them. You can also, do that. At the end of the day, defensive skills are not your forte.
I don't think so.
I don't think you're not a defensive player, which is fine. So we got to get you into habit of, when you shield, you just got to roll right away. Or wave dash out, which you were kind of doing yesterday. Last week you were kind of a little fast out of shield. So let's play melee. I'm going to go Fox, and I'm just going to balls to the wall, brain dead run at you. And then I will see what you can do better.
Thank you.
The main thing with Scar is that he's old. And that's not in a mean way. He's just not... He doesn't have time to learn everything. So, like, I'm trying to essentially skip a lot of things, but make him as good as I can. Because, like, he doesn't play that much. So I'm trying to, like, if I was teaching Geo, I would not use this method. Because with Geo, I have more to work with. But with Scar, and again, I'm not being mean towards Scar, and he'd probably agree. I just gotta fucking jam-pack
Are you 100% White Claw?
Right, I'm gonna run at you like a moron. And I'm just gonna see what you can do better.
Yes, please.
And you saying that's what you have problems with? So
the morons, yeah, just run at me in Nair, dude. Just Nair, back air, drill.
Okay, I will only hold forward.
I'm gonna try to crouch cancel, but
okay, you already got hit by a Nair when you knew I was coming, and now I'm a crackhead, so you're probably gonna die, and you're dead. So
I don't know where my jump went though. That used to used to be a lot better.
I like that forward tilt. Okay, so that forward tilt.
That's a Nun thing, you know?
Yeah, that's Nun.
Yeah, like oh, that fucking interaction, Mango. What happened? I traded first hit a Nair for your Nair and I died. Oh, that gets me, dude.
Not a good trade.
That's the worst.
Okay. Oh, my hand. Okay. I'm gonna get it together here. I like that you're just moving around more. Because if you're getting ran over, it means you're probably being stationary. So at least I like that.
Crackhead, good.
The kids will not drop this.
So just
Ever.
KZ, dude.
Never ever.
Yeah, like there.
You're gonna, I'm gonna need you,
cancel it.
I'm gonna need you to smash the eye to the edge. Also, you did an upper out of shield. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish. So, for out of shield, just to make your life as easy as possible, I only want you to ever nair out of shield, stomp out of shield, or roll.
Okay, that's
Pick
actually
one.
cool.
Pick. Do not up air. You can wave dash maybe, but to like make it as easy as possible, like okay, you know what? Just for this game, just to get you into habit, either roll or stomp out of shield. I only want you to do the other, and then later when you decide when to stomp, you'll now realize when you can back air. So pretty much, I'm trying to simplify: attack out of shield or roll. Only think of that.
I like that. Okay.
So just stomp or roll, and then we'll work on that. That flop you do there is questionable.
Unpredictable.
Yeah. I like that nair, even though you were supposed to stomp, but
Yeah.
that's same idea, so that's good. The idea is pretty much attacking or rolling when you need to. So right there is good. So that grab is
What a
gonna
terrible
work.
grab.
That's a god-awful grab. Yeah, but you know.
Let's
But I think I just did it because I don't know what else to do.
Well, yeah, because I mean, we gotta break your bad habits. But the steps of breaking bad habits is knowing that they're there. It's like when you quit smoking, you were like, this is a bad habit.
True.
But until your whole life, you're like, I'm just gonna run up, grab, and smoke this cigarette.
These guys just keep coming.
Do not do that against the fox. Remember, I'm running at you, so you're gonna get clipped.
I get clipped all the time.
Yeah, because remember, I'm running at you. You have the advantage of knowing that I'm gonna attack you, and you're still getting hit. So you gotta think of it like that. You have the advantage of knowing what I'm gonna do, and you're still like getting hit. Obviously, you're playing the greatest W holder of our generation.
I guess I'm trying to imagine that you're not.
Where's the
just
roll?
in front of
Right there.
people.
I need the insta roll there. Oh, you didn't insta roll, and now you're gonna die.
I didn't insta roll.
You waited a little bit, and it cost you. Right there, you chose to attack, and it wasn't good. So maybe roll might have worked. Especially at one. Okay, okay. So when you nair me here, like what? It doesn't accomplish anything.
It's true.
So you're nairing out a shield. I mean, I'm at 127, but like think about the nair is only gonna hit me. I mean, I don't like saying it's bad. I don't like.
I feel what you're saying.
I don't
It's
like
not gonna
calling
get the kill, probably.
Yeah, and I don't like calling things bad because I think everything in Melee, even if it's bad 99% of the time, there's probably a world where that nair's good. It's like I don't want to like drill it into your brain that everything has a purpose in Melee. But that nair there, it's like you chose to attack, and I don't know. I think I would have liked you either hold shield or you just wait a little bit. Sometimes it's okay to sit in your shield and think, you know, like you don't have to insta roll, but if you feel the pressure's coming at you, you can get a lot of people, including myself. I'll play Johnny and I'll nair him and he'll just insta roll and I don't punish it. What? I'm supposed to run. You didn't do the thing that you did last week. You could have shielded there and you didn't. So yeah, it just seems like you're like not fighting back. You're not shielding, so you're just letting me duff you. And you're not shielding or you're not fighting. So you got to decide to do one. What you're doing now is obviously not working, but obviously I don't expect you to just be amazing after 1 or 2 games. But you gotta make up your mind on like what you're doing, because you're just kind of doing nothing.
Yes.
And I want you to do something, even if that something's bad. So I want you to do something. Bad something is better than doing nothing every day of the week.
What do you define as something?
Something.
What's
at
something
least,
that I could do?
you could either. So you could be trying to hit me, but like you're trying to hit me so
We're not done yet.
lazy that it's not even. I'm just like kind of just shooing you away. I'm like, this kid's trying to hit me. Like that's not how you hit somebody. So it's like you're just half-assing the defense. You're like half-assing the aerials, like retreating aerials. You're half-assing the approach, and you're half-assing your shield. So you gotta at least get decent at one, you know?
Let's pick one.
So just pick one. Which one do you want to do? Pick one. I want you to shield more. Try shielding more. If you see me coming at you, I want you to be on the defensive. So you're shielding more, you're shielding more. Amazing roll. I like it. Yeah, stop running off. You will get clipped by the crackheads. Good roll. See? Insta roll. Already such a difference. Insta roll. Look at you. Insta roll. Guess what? You're in center. Yes. There you go. Now you're not on the edge deciding what to do. You got center stage. In chess, we call this advantage. You're up some pieces, buddy.
I like that. I like being up pieces.
All you did was this.
Gotcha.
You see that?
Yeah.
Because you insta rolled. That was good. Good roll. What are you gonna do here?
I rolled, but it was bad timing, right?
Yep.
I didn't know you could get hit in the start of your roll.
I didn't either.
Well, I'm in the business of getting hit at the start of my. Okay, I jumped out of my shield.
Again, that was bad. And you died. Yeah.
So it's like I'm shielding when you're running at me, but then when you actually hit me, I let the shield go.
Your option on what to do once I hit your shield is really bad. This is what I want to work on, because you're going to lose to pretty much essentially most decent foxes if they're hitting your shield and you don't know what to do. So right there you dropped, got hit, so that was bad. Nope, bad. And now you're going to die. You're not gonna die because I suck. I wish I had a coach to tell me to not drop that, but I don't.
You gotta hit those.
You gotta hit those. Okay. You did have some moments. You got fun.
I'll keep rolling. Just drill it into me, dude.
Just roll and so you got some good rolls. So, let's say there was 100 rolls you did that game. 2 of them were actually, like, mango. Like, those would go in the Hall of Fame rolls. And they were just standard. But you see what I'm saying, right? Like,
I think so.
If I went back and showed you, like, minus your 2 really good rolls, everything you did out of shield was really bad. You either jumped at the wrong time, you decided not to roll, or you chose to attack and it wasn't good. So your whole out of shield game, not the best.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big. I can already tell your out of shield game is. And for homework, you just gotta watch Johnny. Literally watch Johnny when he gets hit by a fox and what he does. It's instant and it's usually right. And a lot of it.
Watch you watch him. Can we do that? Can we watch like one game real quick and then I'll try to do some of the shit that he does?
Yeah.
Because I don't understand Johnny when I watch him. I'm not even kidding, dude.
Okay, yeah, I'm down.
Johnny's the hardest falcon for me to understand. I'm ahead of the game this time.
We're literally just focusing on when Johnny gets hit and what he does out of shield. Johnny sucks. He did a scar grab, and now look what happens.
I'm a little bit behind you. Yeah, he did a bad grab.
He just ran. It wasn't bad, but it was
predictable.
It was just slow. I think Johnny would agree. So we're waiting for some shield pressure here. Bam! You see that? You'll see it in 2 seconds. This is basic. I already see Johnny do a good option.
Ooh. Wait, what? How did he
reacted it in there? Power shield, grab, money. 11 out of 10 option. And keep in mind that could net him. That could net him a kill. Let's see what he does with it. He forward throws. We don't like that. You hate to see that. Okay, right here. I'm gonna blow your mind. This is perfect. So minus the forward throw. What does he do?
Which is a mistake. It happens.
The fox snares. Okay. And then he hits, and then Johnny frame 1 rolls, right? And he realizes this is a bad roll, because he just rolled into shine percentage. So what does Johnny do, realizing his roll's bad? He CC's gentlemen's. Bam. You see that? Out of a bad roll, he turned it into money.
Yeah.
So bam, I love it. Power shield. 11 out of 10 shield. Rolls into it. Johnny's like, this is a bad roll. But what do you do in Melee when you make something bad? You gotta make it good, because that's kind of how it goes. And then gentlemen. So already this sequence, you see Johnny's amazing shielding. And I want you to like break it into like how important it is. Now we're waiting for Johnny and shield, which happens a lot in this magic because he likes to shield. Okay, right there. You see that? Okay, that was a gamble stomp. So right here, but this is the concept. He nared, rolls away, says fuck it. Gets hit right there. That was a scar. He got hit shielding. Goes for a stomp, and although it missed, I think it's a decent stomp. He just barely missed, and if he gets it, it's money. Remember, as Falcon, I want you to get into the habit of, like, stomps your moneymaker. Like, you're trying to, especially at low percent. I played Falcon, Fox, and I also need to beat it into you. Like, you do, like, especially against Fox at low percent, it's very flowcharty. You gotta get into the habit of either, like, landing a nair into grab, or a stomp into grab, or just a raw grab. You do, like, a lot of back airs at 0, and it's like, well,
yeah, it's not that good. I get countered a lot when I do it.
I played Zane, and, like, my Falcon's kind of like yours, where, like, I just want to run around and be free and attack, you know? But, against Fox, you're gonna have to, like, and me and Zane used to go even in Falcon Fox. And then, you know, I said, fuck this, and I just started flowcharting, like, under 40%, and then it changed the world. So I also want to get that into you, because that, I promise
under
you...
40%, you're looking for a raw grab, narrow grab, or, like, stomp grab.
Or, I mean, you could do a backer grab, but that's going to be very... That's situational.
My back airs get crouch canceled like a mother.
Yeah. So, yeah, exactly.
Or into some bullshit.
That's why stomp, they can't CC it, and you can get a grab. And if they hit the ground, you can jab reset. And then think about nair grab, that's classic. So I want you to also, while we're on the subject, to get into habit of under 30%, you are a robot. I think that's how you correctly play Falcon. Under 30, you just a robot, and you gotta get your thing. Okay, so.
Yeah. I think a game plan's good too, so I don't know. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Johnny goes for a stomp, and it's obviously, I'm gonna, like, when it misses, you know, hindsight, I'm not gonna be like, it was a bad stomp. It was a decent stomp, because he's at 12%, and this is where you want to go for stomps. Again, he goes for one stomp, misses, goes for another, because again, he's trying to flowchart, hits a stomp, because he hits the stomp, that's cash money. Doesn't work, but you know, yeah, sometimes you hit your gamble, it doesn't work, you get punished. So right there, steals the edge. Forward B. This is, let's see. Let me look at this forward B. That was just good. Reacted to everything. That was money. Not what we're trying to learn, but just, you know, good forward Bs are money. Because, like, a forward B is like a stomp if a stomp went forward, if you know what I'm saying. Because it's money. And, you know, if you miss, you look stupid, but... So Johnny's just kind of running over this guy. Yeah, Johnny's just going to town. Johnny, I need your shield hit, please. Oh my, what a... So again, you see Johnny going for stomp at 0. This is also the flowchart I want to get into your head.
Yeah.
From the top rope.
From the top, dude. Yeah, this
the
is
greatest
crazy.
stomp I've ever seen. And then, you know what he does after? Stomp the yard. Because now he's probably going to get a tech chase. Goes for a read. Never mind. Hitting him old school. And as you can see... This is all came off the one stomp, and this is what we gotta beat into you.
Dang, he does hit like a truck. Holy shit.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what it started with?
Stomp at 0 and he's dead.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, welcome to Melee. So this all started off a stomp. And that's what I'm telling you. Every time you stomp a Fox at 0, I want you to think about the Promised Land. And you can just take him there. It's possible.
Yeah, the flowchart, and we're still looking for more shield stuff, but... What I noticed was what it looks like to do that insta roll, and if you do a bad roll, then
rock and roll.
You can crouch cancel, you can cover your option.
Also, look what Johnny does at 0. Shocker. And look what he gets off of it. Goes for a read again, but I want you to understand, like, that every time it could be money.
Yeah.
See, right here, okay, he didn't choose to shield here, but this is a little advanced. He decides to gentleman CC, which is
roll into crouch cancel again. Yeah.
Again, you see him going for stomp. Here he is in his shield. Nair lost to Fox's Nair. You know about that. That happens. Out of shield. So right here, like, these weren't that great, but they're just standard stuff that I think people look over. Like, doesn't roll to center because he didn't insta roll because he realizes it would be bad. So he wave dashes forward, runs back, shields again to, like, put himself in a better situation. Because as Falcon, I don't think you want your back to anybody. Falcon sucks when Falcon needs to be looking you in the eyes. And that's something I do, and I think only really Johnny does. Like, I will always turn myself around really quick because I want to be facing the person. And Johnny, a good example, look, turns around and then literally puts himself in literally the exact same spot.
Except
but now,
turned around.
yes, and this is like really good because now look. So look at this. Look how bad this position looks, right? It's like, what's Falcon gonna do? Now look at this position, turned around. Now we have like 3 more options. It's like he freed up, you know, in chess. He like opened up he activated a whole file.
He activated it, yeah.
He activated
good
like
analogy,
4 options.
Good analogy, dude.
Yeah.
You're a chess beast right now. I'm trying to play you chess, dude. Let's go.
Let's do it. But you see the difference, right? Like, this is so little, and everyone in chat would not appreciate anything like this because they're all bad. Sorry, chat. But you see, all he did. Turn it around, and look how much better this is. Something so simple as this. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
And it's just so standard. It's like, but that, look at, again, he goes for the stomp. There's no way he meant to sidestep there because Falcon sidestep is garbage. He also messed up a grab. I don't know what he's doing. Dies for it. And as you can see, you know. Just that new stuff that you're going to have to learn. He drops the edge guard, but these foxes love to drop down shine. Love this. He hard read this. Read this a million miles ahead. Drop the edge guard, but that's the new stuff. And then dies. Wow, that was very Scar-esque. And that's what it looks like when you're Scar. I just want you to know that's what it looks like. Where we're all like, oh shit, Scar's nasty. And then you're like, oh, and then you're like, oh, and then you're like, oh. And then the Scar fans, we kind of laugh when it happens to you because it's just like, oh, that's Scar. Oh, that's Scar.
Years and years of this.
Also, I never see you do this, and my Falcon does this a lot, and I want you to do this more. This is like the Wizzy 101 quadrillion Wizzy farmed foxes for the last decade doing this move. See this? Read the approach, then stomp it over. Then stomp it out. I don't think I've ever seen you do this stomp. Read it, stomp. This works against Nair, works against Drill. If they full commit and you read it, stomp at 64. Dead. Dead. That's it. 2-piece. Later. Again? Okay. Then this is the point I'm making. Johnny, what does he do at 0?
He stomped twice. He's
stomp.
He's fishing.
Okay.
Fishing.
And then what does he do again? Stomp. And what's he get off of it?
He knows, because he knows.
The grab. Flowchart. This is all flowchart. And in theory, this could be money, but... And then Johnny's going to do a lot of moves because he's Johnny. It messed up there. CC right there. CC jabs. Doesn't offer the... shield, but instead does a perfectly good option. Oh, what an up tilt. That might cost him. As you can see, this is where Melee's at. 1 up tilt. And he could die.
Yeah.
That's why everything you do is so important now. You can't just be doing dumb shit. Oh, reads it. Oh, messes up. And there goes Scar, being Scar, and Scar's dead. And we all left.
Yeah, Johnny definitely looked a little bit like me there.
Look at this.
What was that? I love it, dude. You know what that was? He thought it was checkmate. Johnny right there, he thought he had checkmate. That fox has to jump into my knee.
And there you go.
Oh my goodness.
I think we're done watching, but I feel like
let's try this.
I feel like you just learned like at least 5 things. Flowchart, quick decisions out of shield. But I think the flowchart's gonna be big. I think once you start flowcharting, instead of like, how do I say? So if we get you on flowchart,
let's rock and roll.
and I think I can compare it to chess now because I'm an amazing chess player who beat somebody who's ×4 my ELO, which never happens. The chances of that happening are astronomically low. So what it is like, it's the same reason in chess that most teachers will try to get you to do the same opening so that you can learn what the opening's like and all the potential variations. So if we get you just doing a nice flowchart under 30%, you'll become more comfortable. All of a sudden, you're only looking for stomps and playing defensive, opposed to doing a backer that does nothing, opposed to this, opposed to that. So if we can get you on a nice flowchart, all of a sudden,
I guess it's your turn to be thankful.
You're seeing the game simpler.
Yeah.
And then instead of like So you know what I mean? I want to just teach you that you should just look for stomps or nairs at 0 instead of the other. So now instead of like doing all these things, you're either looking for a stomp, you're looking for a nair, or you're shielding, right?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
And if you have a nice game plan, you're gonna beat that. That's good to get you to where you need to be. And then once you play better people, I mean, there's people in the top 10, even the top 20, who are very flowcharty, and it's gotten them there. So even then, you can take your one little thing to the top. Okay, love the double roll. You see that? Love it. Love it. You're already doing it. Look at you. You did the Wizzy. That was good. 46. Did the Wizzy. Love it.
Now I'm in the mid game, right?
Now, yes. Now you don't have to do stomps if you don't want to, but you still can.
Oh, I jumped out of shield.
Yeah, see, it's like now you got through your opening, and now you can actually play the game.
Nice.
Ideally, you like to kill me from the opening, but you know.
Is that a scar grab?
It was pretty bad. I did like level 1 fake, and you fell for it.
I think I gotta learn the level 1 fakes, dude.
Yep. Start from the bottom. So we're back at 0. Perfect. And in theory, you know, you chill that and you get a grab. And now you're fine. Insta roll, back center. You lost the next interaction, but you put yourself in a situation to lose that interaction instead of just losing it from the get-go. Like, even though you lost, it was still a good roll. I like the first one. It was, yeah, I can tell you're gonna do it, which is good. Insta roll, bam. Already such a difference. Insta roll. Into nair. Look at that. You put yourself in a position by simply rolling, get the kill. Easy money. Scar doesn't have to be complicated. Money. You fucked up, but money, see?
I did.
Money.
That's sick.
Yeah, we gotta work on your grabs. Your grabs are a little sloppy and lazy, but that's for another day. What'd you say?
Let's kick some tail.
But you already see, you see the like you did everything perfect. You see the difference?
Yeah.
Didn't die right away. You got your
I
stomps
didn't
at
die
0,
right away.
and they were good
It's
stomps.
like I commit to defense or offense. I gotta do one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
I think you were right. I was half-assing it because I would kind of shield and then I would kind of nair. It's like neither of them are good.
Yeah. So I knew those stomps were coming, and they were good stomps. Like I got hit by them. Now I'm not in full tournament mode. You try to hit me with those suckers in tournaments, another story. But like I knew they were coming, and they were good. Again, this is like last time. I think we'll play a few more, but I think you literally have done everything I said, and like insta rolls, stomps. I love it. Can work on a few other things.
Crowd canceling while I roll because I think
You
that's
have
pretty,
not
pretty
CC'd
good.
at all. You're also like me. I'm not a natural CC'er.
Mm-mm.
So, but yeah, no, I think you're easy to teach. You just do it. You just do it.
Trust you with my life, dude.
I mean, yeah. Okay, we'll play a few, and then I think this lesson can be done. I think you're good.
Yeah, give
Again.
me a couple. Give me a couple. Give me a couple little games. A couple little gamies.
Insta roll, love it. You weren't doing it at the start of the session. That was a bad roll, but it got you out of trouble. So you can think of it that way. Stomp. Yeah, you already. I can already tell you're just not a bonehead anymore. Well.
You had to say it.
That was like sitcom timing. Literally sitcom timing. But yes, minus that, yeah, it's a whole different scar already. See, already like your insta rolls, you just see like how much situation gets out. And like I know you're gonna do it, but Falcon's roll is actually really fucking good. It's so fast. He just fucking bounces. Love it. Look at that. You weren't doing that at the beginning. You're stomping defensively now. Love it. Love it. Oh, you did the mango. You paused right there. That's from last week. Look at you.
Last week.
Look
Right.
at you. You did the pause. I didn't know what you were doing instead of just doing it right away. Defensive stomp. Love it. Money. I thought you had that actually. I'm sorry.
Could I shield DI? Is that a thing? When you get up attack?
Geo.
I don't know.
Let me talk to my nerd real quick. I'll get back to you.
Geo.
Geo.
Help us.
An untrusted source said not only is there shield DI, there's smash shield DI.
These guys are crazy.
You guys are nuts. Alright. Keep in mind, the thing about me is I don't grab a lot. So you're gonna have to react a little quicker against the grabbers, but it's the same concept, and you put yourself in a situation where you can at least react, and that's all you ever want. In melee, you just want to be put in a spot where you can at least make a decision. And the difference now is you're making decisions, opposed to the first half where you didn't even get the chance to make a decision, right? Because you would just get hit on a shield and die. But now you're playing the game. Now love it. Insta roll center. The only way I can punch that is if I hard roll. But why it's so hard to read a insta roll when I want to hit your shield? What are you gonna do? You waited. Not the best roll, but you know, netted you out.
Now I'm trying to back air you, and you keep outplaying me.
Backers are hard to hit, honestly.
I kind of agree.
Back air. I mean, I played, and this is all because I played Zane's Fox for a while. So I kind of played, you know, a Falcon against a lame Flowcharting ass Fox, and I learned a lot in that session, and that's good for you because I understand the matchup decently compared to like knowing it from like 10 years ago, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, back air is kind of hard to hit. I agree. I was just
Yeah, I would when the Fox is at 90, I'm like I want to spam a back air until I hit it, but it's like
sometimes
it's hard to hit.
Misses.
Yeah, your like option selection is already so much better. I don't know if the thing is I truly believe that terrible show grab. You've played so much melee that I believe, and this is even hearing my all this stuff I'm telling you. How do I word this? I don't even know I know it until I tell you, and I just think you actually know a lot of what I'm teaching you. You just gotta hear it, and you know that's all it comes down to. A lot of melee you learn without knowing that you're learning said thing, and
I think that's true.
And I think the reason you're able to just pick it up so fast, deep in your bones, when I tell it to you, you're just like, yeah, that makes sense, and you're like, oh yeah, and then you're in your brain, you're like, well, yeah, and then it's just kind of go, right?
Yeah, you might be right.
That's why I think it's easy to tell you, because it's in your, it's in there.
I think I already know.
You just gotta hear it, and then I gotta make fun of you when you're bad, and then you know. And then you just know. Stomp, look at, and you can get a kill off this. But now you're seeing, right, the opening. That stomp nets you so much. It's like every character has, I call it a boner move. That's where that's their money. With Falco, it's shine. You know, with Fox, it's grab. With Sheik, it's grab. Yeah, it's that's where you make your money. I hit that. If I hit a shine right now, I'm trying to take you to the, I'm trying to take you to the cleaner. Because everyone has their move that's just their move. Insta roll, got away from trouble, love it. Oh, you jab, get up instead of shield. You see, yeah. I like that you didn't just spam roll. See, I know that tells me you're not just doing it like a moron. You're actually trying to do a good one because you jabbed instead. Because I thought you were gonna roll and then you just didn't. Good. I knew you were gonna do something stupid. Knew it in my blood you were gonna do something stupid.
You fucking know. I thought it would do something smart.
No, I was like, this guy's gonna come out here thinking he's nasty. I was gonna kill him.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Alright, I think we're good here because I need to play myself. I gotta get at least 2-3 hours in.
One more.
One more? Okay, I'll do one more.
Fans.
Alright.
It's gotta be for the fans.
But I also need to practice. Because Zane is force talking Hungrybox out here and I'm scared.
Yeah.
I think you're learning a lot. And I think in 2 months you're gonna be sick nasty. Never drop a friendly to Toph again. That's the goal here. Never lose to Toph ever again.
Oh,
yeah, you got a little lazy this game, but you're also, you're playing me, and but I can tell you're just getting a little lazy. But that's okay. Like even me, I'll play good for 4 games. That's why this game's so hard. It's hard to play it really good.
It is hard
game.
to not be lazy.
No, yeah, no. You catch it, especially while you're streaming. You just get a little lazy. That's how it goes. That was your last game.
Alright, GG's.
But I do think you're learning. And again,
Yes,
I'm not,
I think so
I'm
too.
not
I
saying
think so
that
too.
to make everyone happy. I think anyone who's watching is realizing that you're actually. I don't know. I feel like you're actually listening and you're making changes.
I'm learning.
Literally
I'm
the
learning.
first game. I think going through the Johnny VOD. I think we should do a little VOD every session, and I'll try to pick something. So next time we'll do a Nun VOD or a Wizzy VOD,
Deal.
and then I want you to take something from them. For the
Deal.
flowchart, we should watch Wizzy. Wizzy is Mr. Flowchart. Is flowchart
True.
in the dictionary? If there
I
is,
think
it should
so.
just be a picture of Wizrobe. That's it. Cause that guy's got that shit down packed. And he also
Thanks,
sees
Mango.
a lot. All right, I'm gonna go because I actually need to play before I get drunk.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch you tomorrow.
All right.
luck.
I'll see you next Friday.
Thanks, homie. Yeah. I'll be
Alright.
ready. I'll be
Yeah.
ready.